So today we're talking about Warzone. Now I've never really played Warzone, but apparently everybody else has, like all the other games I've done so far. Everyone seems to like them, and to be honest with you, I have no bloody idea why. I'll be honest, I miss the days back when Fortnite was everywhere instead. At least then I could keep up with what everyone was doing. So in Warzone you play teams of 4 versus other teams of 4, or like 1, 2, you get the idea. And the objective is to shoot all the other teams until you're the last team standing and you win or something. There are quite a couple of weapons to choose from, as well as various different vehicles such as cars and also helicopters, although that's mainly it. So you and your team are placed randomly in the world along with a bunch of other teams, depending on where you drop from that gigantic helicarrier thing. The main progression in this game consists of shooting other people so that you get cool little item drops like hats and things, which makes you look slightly cooler so that when everybody else snipes you, you look kind of cooler while you die. Okay, I'm gonna level with you. So I made this script a couple of weeks ago. I apparently didn't add this part. So I'm going to try and figure out what this little scene is. So it appears to be somebody in a bin, and I come along with a bat. I have no idea what I've made. I don't know what it's supposed to mean, but yeah. Person, bat. Okay, let me think. So you can hide, but if you hide, I'll still find you because the game is bullshit. I don't know. There are quite a couple of interesting weapons in the game. For example, these things I like to call bonky sticks. Bonky sticks are actually really fun because you'll just be wandering down some alley eating your burger and, I don't know, slice of cheese or something, and all of a sudden you'll turn around and Epic Gamer 123 will appear and just randomly pull these things out and beat you to death with them. Weapons like this are good because they're actually kind of fun, because if you beat someone to death with sticks, it's fun for everybody. And then there's some guns that just aren't fun. For example, our good friend Tryhardmain is back and he's brought his fucking LC10. If you don't know what the LC10 is, it's the worst gun in the game, and by the worst I mean best, and I hate it. You can throw whatever you want at this gun and nothing will damage it. Seriously, you can throw your tanks, ambulances, shotguns, you can set them on fire, you can try and poison him with ice cream cones, bribe the fucker, hit him with blocks of cheese, nothing works. I don't know what you're thinking, but Beansy, why don't you just get someone to nerf the gun if it sucks that hard? Well, that's the problem, because Activision or Ubisoft or EA or whoever runs Call of Duty these days has an amazing ability to miss the gun they're aiming for and nerf something that's already terrible so nobody uses it anymore. Although I think the main reason they do this is because if they nerfed the guns, then all of the children playing their game wouldn't play it anymore, and then no one would play it at all. As much as people shit on Fortnite, I must say at least it did something, well, semi-original. Call of Duty is literally, hey guys, you know that Call of Duty thing we've been doing for like 12 years? Do it again. And it totally hasn't already been done before. See, games like Fortnite when they first came out are quite good because the people who made them put a lot of tender love and care into them, because they don't make them as a fucking money machine like everybody else does. And if you've no idea what I'm on about, a good example is Undertale. This game was made by a single human, not to print money, and it's one of the best games ever created by humans ever. A lot of other indie games share this trait because it's only made by a couple of people who don't really want to make money. They just want to make epic games that people enjoy. Some of my YouTube friends, such as Rosen, Hair and Animal, Jerixa Plays, and also the Game Peasants, are a couple of people I know that play indie games a lot, and you can tell by the way that they play them. Some of the game devs even go into their channel and comment about how much they appreciate people playing their game. That's kind of stuff you don't get from big companies like this because they don't need it to be good. The people who make games like Undertale don't care if other people like it, and they won't stoop as low as to nerf guns for no reason just to keep them happy because they're happy with what they've made. And that's not to say I don't like Warzone, it's good, I think anyway. Everyone else seems to like it, so I can only assume that it's at least semi-good. I've played Call of Duty. I mean, I'm more of a Halo person myself, but, you know. I played Black Ops 2 back in 2019, just before all my friends abandoned me and I got quite sad. But I promised myself not to bring that kind of heartbreak into my animation, so who knows, maybe it's a story for another time. Overall, Warzone's quite good. I mean, give it a try, it's literally free. At least I assume it is. If it's not free anymore, then, just remember, if you have a problem with Warzone, they're never gonna fix it because all the 3-year-olds will whinge, and if all the 3-year-olds whinge, they're not gonna spend money on their epic Fortnite coins, and that means that they don't get money or something, because, you know, they don't have, like, what, $5 billion already? Seriously though, what do people do with all that money? Like, if I had, like, nowhere near that money, I'd be able to build a house, and then what would I do with the rest of it? It's very confusing. I don't understand big companies. I think big companies don't understand big companies either. I don't think anyone understands big companies. Seriously though, like, we're running out of oxygen. What are they gonna... Why? Why do you need so much monies? Plant trees. Trees are good. Trees allow you to eat food and stuff, and food is good. What are you gonna spend money on if you run out of food, by the way? Because I feel like you just die.